What's up, Revolt Nation? I'm Amrit, and I'm coming to you live from Studio B on a Tuesday, which means we have a lot of new records to talk about. You can see over here, this is Billboard's top 10 from this last week. Eminem holding on at #1 with 120,000. Lady Gaga dropped to #8 after being at #1 the week before. These will get refreshed today. We'll talk about them tomorrow, you know that. But for now, let's jump right into today's music report. First on the list, R. Kelly's album Black Panties. The album wasn't set to release until December 10th. However, Kells decided to give his fans an early Christmas present, and he's streaming that album 1 week early online. The album consists of 13 tracks, got appearances by Ludacris, Kelly Rowland, 2 Chainz, Jeezy. It's a deluxe edition too, with 4 bonus tracks and more features like Migos, Future, and Juicy J. The guy has so much genius-level work to engage with before you even get to the absurdity of the trapped in the closet stuff or the Black Panties telephone hotline he's using to promote the record. So it's nice to have a proper album from him to remind people that he's an artist to be reckoned with. Now, next up, let's talk about Britney Spears' 8th studio album coming out today. It's called Britney Jean, and she's got a bunch of features in this one too. She's got T.I. and will.i.am, and there's also an interesting concept for the record. It's been described as, quote, the loneliness of pop life, something that she is obviously pretty well positioned to sing about. The record has some house elements. It's got Britney sounding a little more human. Her voice is higher in the mix than past efforts. It's nice to hear her come through a bit. By the way, the beat on Body Ache, I'd say that's my favorite one of the whole record. Crazy awesome 90s house sound. For those of you that are getting ready for the holiday season, this next album, this is the one for you. Leona Lewis has dropped her 4th record. It's called Christmas with Love. It includes a mix of classic and original Christmas songs. Now, Leona expressed that the Motown vibe of this record has inspired her next one, so you make sure to sound for that Motown vibe next time around. Let's move on to her next album release. It is Muse, the band live at Rome Olympic Stadium. The album consists of the band's career-spanning performance at Rome's Stadio Olimpico in front of over 60,000 people on July 6th of this year. Now, these guys play huge shows. I saw them at Lollapalooza a few years ago. Epic show, lights, lasers, massive choruses. If you like the way this one sounds, it's going to be released as a DVD on December 2nd, so you might also like the way it looks. You might want to check it out. Talks of the band touring next year are in the air. However, they also plan to focus on recording the next album. Good news for Muse fans. Now, the next one is The Gift, Master P. This is P's 13th studio record. It's scheduled for release this Friday, December 6th. The next part I'm going to tell you about is actually very need to know, because it turns out each copy of the album is going to include a, quote, golden lottery ticket. It's worth a $10,000 prize. The winner is going to be selected on December 23rd through a raffle. And on a charitable note, Master P is going to be signing each copy. Not only that, proceeds from the album are going to help holiday toy drives sponsored by Master P's record label No Limit. Now, last on my list, we got 7 Streeter. It's her debut album. It's called Call Me Crazy But. She was formerly a member of a couple of girl groups. However, this singer-songwriter has also made a name for herself writing songs for Chris Brown, Ariana Grande, Brandy, many more. We caught up with 7 Streeter yesterday. We talked a bit about her new album and some other things. We're actually going to have that for you coming up a little later today. Now, that's all we've got for today's music report. Coming up, Neo coming right here in the studio. Stay in tune. You're watching Revolt.